Next up, we're going to bed, I believe. Right. We'd just gotten back from investigating the creepy dollhouse. The sun sets and the meeting time approaches. Bon and Rosé seem like the type that don't mind making others wait, but hate to be kept waiting. I fucked up the first line. I better head out. This feeling, yep, it's here. A whisper comes from somewhere. It's time for a tale. The man found a poor little birdie. The man wanted to save the little birdie. The whispering stops. Cold sweat slides down my cheek and drips off the peak of my chin, but my breathing remains composed. My heart rate's getting pretty my heart rate's staying pretty steady too. Is it because I've made up my mind to do this, or am I just used to all this now? I'm not sure which is true. I leave the apartment and take a deep breath of fresh air. Tonight I'm going to put an end to this. I arrive at Kisoji Station and make my way over to the Black Rabbit. The lights are on inside. Is Aunt Natsumi still there? No, of course it's Rosé. Hey, Spiguru. I let myself in. My throat's feeling a little better thanks to the mead I had. What is mead anyway? Is she just saying like that as in alcohol? I think that's kind of the specific kind of booze, right? I walk in and find Rosé in good spirits. Aunt Natsumi is nowhere to be seen. Did you break into the place again? Alcohol is the salve that heals life's wear and tear. You could even say it's a life companion. You'll understand when you become an adult. Speaking of which. Hey, so you're both here already. Pour me a glass too, Spiguru. I'll take some of your top shelf bourbon. On the rocks, if you please. Get your own asshole. Don't get so angry. It doesn't jive with the smooth guy thing you're trying to work. Our lives are on the line again tonight. Indulging in a good drink when facing down that situation is to be expected. So come on, don't keep your customer waiting. This is going on your tab, which you'll never pay, because I'm going to make sure you're the one that dies. I've helped Aunt Natsumi at the bar before, so I know what to do. I go behind the counter and pull a bottle from the back. And I get a special glass. I put some ice into a rocks glass and pour the dark amber liquid in. A burnt smell wafts up. What's a rocks glass? I've never actually been to a bar, like, to drink. It's a poverty thing. I can drink a beer for $1 at home or like $5 in a bar, so... Anyway, I don't know what a rocks glass is. Maybe that's one of those glasses that's got ice built into it, or liquid built into it, so you freeze it and it stays cold. I bet that's what it is. So you don't need the rocks. Okay. Bon impatiently snatches the glass from me and pounds down the liquor. Ooh, that'll put air on your chest. So, Spiguru, did you get us some info about Moroku? More or less. I filled him in on everything Aunt Natsumi told me about Yakumo Moroku last night. I see. It definitely looks like that cruel hobby of his definitely made its way into his work. You want to avoid using the same word twice in a sentence. Just a style thing. That's why I hate it when people start sentences with so, especially when they start like an entire paragraph, so to speak, with so. Cut that out, man. Examine yourself. Better yourself. But I'm finding it hard to believe that he'd abduct and kill young girls just for his writing. I tried following the thread of those previous abductions. Over the past few decades, 4 girls went missing near the Moroku residence. Okay, so it was 4 girls, not just one girl he's been carving extra body parts off of. I guess that's... Yeah, that's definitely worse. Yes, of course, that's worse. That's much worse. Half a year ago, a middle school girl named Tsubasa Aoi vanished. She was on her way back from ballet class. She was a pretty girl who people had expected to become a prima donna in the future. On her way back from the ballet class? That means... Yeah, the recording on that T-tape is a news clip about Tsubasa Aoi's abduction. That's a kind of an unusual name, right? Tsubasa? Usually it's like Tsubasa. Wings, I believe that means. Ha! I'm a genius. We also found a ballet flyer in the mansion. Could that have been... Yeah, Tsubasa Oi was slated to perform in the show advertised on that flyer. I think she was the star of the second act. The second act was Loch Dik Han, Duck Lake. Yeah, Tsubasa Aoi was going to play the part of the princess who gets turned into a duck. She was apparently really excited for it and had put her heart and soul into practicing. She went to the ballet classroom every day and danced barefoot until the sunset. Yikes. Ugh. Murder. And then she went missing just before the show she was so eagerly awaiting to perform. What a soul-crushing tale. I'm sure that was devastating for her as she died. Okay, now for the rest. 10 years before that, a girl named Sachi Kirishima disappeared. Then, 20 years ago, it was Ai Mishima, and the last one was 30 years ago, Hana Manabe. You don't have any info on those 3? Unfortunately, I couldn't fully investigate them. They're pretty old cases, after all. All I know is that they were all kids who were in their early teens. Tsubasa Aoi was the only middle schooler, but the other 3 were all in elementary school. The first letters of their names match the tapes. T-A-S-H. T-S-A-H. The pieces are all starting to fit together. I wonder if that's, supposed to spell something? Hats? Asht? No. I guess it's just hats. Wait a minute, he makes them all wear masks. Those are like hats? Yeah. I think we can safely assume that Yakumo Moroku abducted all those girls. Once every 10 years, a young girl around the same age was kidnapped by a children's author. Almost like a ritual. It really piques one's curiosity. Moroku must have had some nerve. He kept kidnapping girls right by his house and no one ever put 2 and 2 together. I'd say it's the opposite, actually. For him, his neighborhood was the safest place to do it. Didn't your mother tell you? Most of Moroku's relatives are famous. Some of them are on the Shinzo Ward Council, or they work somewhere in the government. They probably kept all the heat off Moroku just to make sure they didn't get any blowback. Messed up. If people suspected a relative of theirs was a criminal, they could lose their positions. And such is the disgusting state of the world. Jeez. This elevates things to a level of mustache twirling villain I don't find entirely believable. I mean, I don't know. I guess that's shit like that does happen. Yeah. I mean, as a video game, it's about the worst things that can happen, not the typical. So, people really are the worst monsters of all. For me, scumbags like that are a great business opportunity. Jeez. Enough of that, though. Time to get to the mansion and put an end to this. Yeah, I'm expecting you two to earn that free drink you just had. Yeah, I'm planning on it, kid. I leave the Black Rabbit with the two tipsy adults in tow. They'll probably sober up by the time we get to the Moroku residence. I walk alone down a path that I'm already far too familiar with. Just before I'm in sight of the Moroku residence, that horrifying presence appears once again. Ugh. Oh, darn it. That was going to be the cat girl. Countless mouths surface and begin crudely laughing. It's almost the finale of the tale. The birdie becomes a crane and repays them. The birdie becomes a crane and repays the man. Tonkarari from beyond the door. Is Tonkarari like an onomatopoeia, or the sound a crane makes, perhaps? However, I don't feel too bent out of shape. I figured it'd come right about now. Hey, you're here. What is it? You don't look too good. Did something happen on the way here? Well, that damn curse showed up. That time limit you were talking about. Mouths that only you can see appear, right? Sounds crazy to me, but... Spiritual phenomena that only the affected person can perceive are quite common. That's all... That's called schizophrenia. Besides, Spigro has his bloodmetry, remember? It's not unusual that he would see quite a few things others can't. It's supposed to be a death curse, but you don't seem too phased, Spigro. Well, it's the third time it's happened. I think I'm kind of getting used to it. Getting used to it? Seriously? You really are an interesting child. I've seen many cursed people, but I've never seen anyone as dauntless as you. And attractive. I guess Rosé is not the only one here who is fearless. I can't keep up with you two. Jeez. In any case, I don't have much time. This will be settled before the sun rises. I see. Guess it is the third day after all. We're definitely getting closer to the truth. When it all comes down to it, our main issue, Rosé looks up the window, is the fact that we haven't gotten there. We'll get there, no matter what. Come on, let's start. Mondai night. Bon, you stay on the lookout. Pardon me. Bon, you stay on the lookout. All right, see you later. Rosé, no freelancing in there. And lay off the drugs. Come on, let's get going. All right, Bon. No new clues out here. Wait a minute. Wait. This is the last day of the investigation. We are going to be checking everything. We're not going to be checking that again, though. Yeah, okay. Throw another rock at this window, please. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's review. Be smart here. What's in our inventory? We have shoes. Ballerina shoes. You could have just said ballerina shoes. A mask. Sparkler. That was lit briefly. Wait a minute. Yeah. Cassette. Washcloth. That was used for something it was intended for. That could mean a lot of things. Another mask. Another mask. Another tape. More tapes. Hair. For a musical instrument. I don't know what a no mask is. Let's find out. Okay. One of those things, huh? Are these all no masks? So is no the material it's made from? Because they're not all like the same style. Whoa. Okay, so it's just like probably a material, I guess. Don't know what Nokia mask is though. Whatever. Some incense, ballet flyer, some cute socks, spray paint, yellow spray paint, some charcoal. All right, it's all up there now. Let's go. What nightmares does this place hold for us today? Now this is interesting. There's 3 of them, but there were 4 murders, right? Yeah. So where do we put each mask? Chronological order? Shoot. I think they established the chronological order earlier. Well, hopefully the game will give us hints, because I didn't, I'm not backing up that far. I open the door to the living room and step inside. Alright. No creepy dolls this side. Still can't go outside. No jump scares here yet. Still no dolls. Alright. I really have got something in my head telling me that those dolls, there's going to be more to those dolls. Like, they're going to be like, there's parts of humans in those dolls. I know that much. Okay. Nothing in the boombox. Nothing in the bed. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Sturdy bed. What caused these stains? Lots of stains. Like, got blood on it? I can't investigate it further, though, so it must not be anything important. Just, dude who lived here had bladder issues, perhaps. Nothing in there. Let's check this room more thoroughly. Okay. Wait a minute. I could do things with this, huh? Right. Okay. Okay. Can't interact with the bananas anymore. So all there is to do is put the masks up. Yeah, just in case there's some kind of penalty for doing things wrong. Save there. Oh, charm. This probably represents the mask that needs to be set here. Moroku is a fairy tale novelist, so this is likely to involve fairy tales. The quintessential Under the Blooming Cherry Tree story would involve a dead body? What the hell? But none of these what? I thought you were supposed to kiss someone under a blooming cherry tree. Alright. But none of these masks are that of a corpse, and that story by Papa is in a fairy tale. Alright. Must indicate masks. Retribution. Tale of the crab getting revenge for the mother that was killed. Great. More Japanese cultural allusions. Yeah. The last could... Very helpful. Very helpful. Oh boy. Well. Oh, jeez. This is something about revenge. Something about Crab getting revenge. This is about, under the blooming cherry tree involving a dead body. Yikes. Alright. Monkey mask. Young girl. Oh, jeez. It's obviously way too late to go back and refer to this. Much, much too late. Much, much, much too late. Clearly too late. Crap. Boy. Well, I'll try putting them up in the order that I saw them. So the first one was obviously the pheasant mask. And then was the... Oops, sorry. Next up would be dog mask. And finally, the monkey mask. Shit. Nothing's changed. Crap. Must be the wrong order. Okay. Let's try doing it in reverse chronological order. Well, yeah, sort of. Kinda. Shit. I sure hope that the other mask I have doesn't play into this, because then there'd be way too many combinations to just stumble upon it. Okay. What were the names? What were the names? I completely forget. And I don't think that... Yeah, even if I knew the names, they wouldn't coincide with the... Like, I can't tell, like, oh, this... Oh, maybe I could. Shoot. Okay, I'm going to try one or two more combinations here. Retribution. Crab getting revenge for the mother. That's not helpful at all, really. I guess I'm just going to have to brute force this. Blind luck. Oh ho! The entrance to the secret passageway opens up once again. Wonderful, you're quite perceptive. More like persistent. Yeah, that's it. I was just lucky. Come on, there's got to be something pretty important up ahead. Saving that, because I don't want to remember how to do it again. Wait a minute. I guess I could just refer to the footage. If it came down to it. Ho ho! Finally. Stairs. It's a ladder. Haha, it's finally appeared. The final act is upon us. Don't say that. It certainly is giving off a dangerous vibe. We better be prepared for anything if we're going to climb it. All right. Just one moment. I need to get prepared. Okay. I'm prepared now. And I'm even more prepared now. Come on, jump scares. Do your worst. Whoops. I climb up the ladder. I hold my breath as I climb up the ladder, and it was exactly as we figured. The vast attic fills our vision. I wonder what's behind the sliding door. Yeah, let's be careful. Just become a dungeon crawler. An old paper lantern. For some reason, it's not dirty or covered in dust. It even looks as if it's been used recently. Still don't know who the ghost is. Is it going to be the author or the girl? Because there's more than one girl, right? So it must be the author. But we don't know. I guess we do know that the author's dead, right? But all the ghosts so far have been like some tortured soul, right? There was the girl in the alley who died. And then there was the Urashima woman who got like super murdered and then drowned in a case. And then there was the differently sized woman who had the axe and differently abled brain and all that, who wanted to kill dogs and such. So they're all, victims, at least in some sense. But I don't see how the author could be perceived as a victim, even if he's totally nuts. So I think it must be a girl, but which one? Maybe it's all of them. Having a Yuri party in the afterlife. The sliding doors are lit up by the lights. The light coming through is gentle and soft. I quietly edge over to the sliding door, and as I extend my hand to open it... Oh god, that is a very desiccated body. So it is a girl. And there ain't gonna be any hot Yuri action with that body. Please don't look inside. What the? An odd figure appears as we hear the voice. Is this the screaming author? Open it. I know it's dangerous, but we have to do this. No matter what's lurking behind the door, we can't just turn our backs here. I forcefully open the sliding door in an attempt to rid myself of my fear and doubt. Ooh. Yikes. Not much left there, is it? I think I see bits of meat, perhaps. Oh. I see a head and a torso. Yikes. There's nothing here. Don't you see the head and torso? That's what it looks like. Not really. All we see is a completely empty room. Spike. Spike, baby. Oh, I guess that's just like a... whatever. Screw it. I'm not looking in there yet first. And I'm not looking in them for reflection. Check out the bloodstain. The tatami is steeped in blood. The bloodstain is pretty big. Something terrible obviously happened here. Let's touch that thing. I should be able to see something. I kneel on the tatami and adjust my breathing. I quietly press my palm against the mat. Let's see some messed up shit that would get any other channel demonetized. But you can't demonetize a non-monetized channel. A mass of jumbled images fills my mind, and I can't tie them to any single image. There's a lot of dead girl blood in there. It seems this blood doesn't just belong to one person. It's going to be really hard for me to get anything useful out of it. Yikes. Alright, look in the mirror and have something jump up in the reflection. There's a dull antique mirror here. Nothing stands out about it other than the fact that it is so cloudy it doesn't reflect well. Pardon me. Okay. Only thing left is that case full of severed limbs. This looks like a thing that's gonna... it's probably nothing. It's an antique looking chest. There's a lock on the chest. It's a pretty old lock. I'll need some special tools to open something like this. That means it's probably faster for us to just look for the key. Looks like even Rosé can't do anything about this right now. Huh. We were about to leave when I noticed a sheet of black paper was under the chest. What's this? Carbon paper. It's copying paper. Ever hear the phrase carbon copy? It's used to copy words. Okay. Well, I don't know what we would copy with it. We can't copy the blood, clearly. We would use the charcoal. Probably, right? I guess you don't even need to. You just press into it. It doesn't need to have, like, the charcoal. It'd be nice if we could see behind ourselves. Could we? No? Alright. Come at me, game. Do your worst. Come on. You know you want to. I'm ready for you today. Yep. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Sheets of paper are scattered everywhere. Most of them are blank sheets, but there are a few with some sort of title typed onto it. Sitakuri Hana Kobutari Ai. Sitakiri Ana and Kobutari Ai. Sitakiri must refer to Sitakiri Suzume, and Kubotori must be Kubotori Jisan. Hana and Ai are certainly female names to use as references to those tales, though. Okay. Are these things? No? 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 Okay. Whoa, easy there. There's no typewriter here. They're blank things. The keys are completely rusted, and I'm not sure if it'll even work. There's already a sheet of paper set into it, and I see part of something typed onto it. No ongaesi. I say go on. Blank. Blank no ongaesi. Looks like we must fill in the blank. There must be a reference. It may be a reference to that crane fairy tale. Now I'm sort of curious. Are cranes indigenous to Japan? Like, is this another westernization thing? Like, oh, the dirty foreigners won't understand what a such and such bird is. We'll make it a crane. They know cranes. No, there's probably cranes in Japan. So something fairy tale related that would complete the something no ongaisi. Let's find out what ongaisi means. Oh, look at that. So tsuru no ongaishi, neko no ongaishi. Is neko no ongaishi? I know that in some language, pigeons are called flying rats, right? I think. Maybe it's like flying cats is a different thing. Oh, wait a minute. Crane wife. Tsuru no Angaishi. Cat returns. Maybe ongaishi means returns? Ongaishi. Cat returns. Ghibli. Neko no ongaishi. Cat girl. Tsuru no ongaishi, the grateful crane. The crane's return of favor. So, Tsuru, is that crane or is ongaishi? Well, if this is, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because it's Tsuru no ongaishi, and this is a full tale, so it's Tsuru. We need to put Tsuru in here somehow. What's these papers say? Unhelpful. Typewriter here, black stains. Oh, okay, so we got to do the oldest adventure game trick in the book. We just need to rub some charcoal on there to figure out what the impressioning on the paper was. I take out the bamboo charcoal, but I couldn't figure out what to do with it because I'm an idiot. Okay. Let's review that inventory one more time, Spike. I don't know how I would use this in this situation. It seems like it's probably highly relevant. Shoot. I don't know how this would do anything, but let's use the carbon paper with it. Can we use this? Rosé carefully examines the typewriter. Looks like it'll work. I'm sure you'll at least be able to type a few letters. Okay, so we're going to use it as like the ink ribbon or whatever? Okay. Fair enough. I put the carbon paper into the typewriter to take the lace of the ink ribbon. Am I going to need to type something in there? Looks like we must fill in the blank. It must be a reference to that crane fairy tale. So, something fairy tale related that would complete the blank no ongaishi. Okay, well, let me do a thing then. Let me type on it. Hello? I don't see how any of this would be something I would use with it. And I can't just type on it. And I don't think... Let me just check these papers again to see if it'll jog their memory in some way. No. Alright. Leave the bedroom. Find something else. Find the other piece of the puzzle in the other room. Shit. No puzzles here. Might be we need to have him with us for some reason. I'll try returning in the hidden passage here. Go upstairs. Yeah, go up. Maybe there'll be a thing up here to use. I hadn't noticed yet. Okay. Okay. Dang. Oh, here we go. This one piece of paper. Again, one random piece of paper. Sati Kanigasen. Sadi Kanigasen. Sounds like it's a nod to Saru Kanigasen. I'm not familiar with Moroku's works, but maybe the Sati bit would mean something to fans. Huh? How's that going to help anything? Can't use these ones. Come on, man. Either let me type it or... I don't really know what it's wanting from me here. No, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Did I play all these tapes? I think I played them all. Okay. Do I need to examine this again? Definitely nothing to do with shoes. This can't be it. No. No. Nope. Is this supposed to be a hint? Perhaps? Okay, so, okay. Here's what's going on. It's showing that the author uses like variations on titles to as an homage or whatever. So we're going to use this item, this thing on here that's talking about what's it called now? Swans instead of wait a minute. And so instead of cranes, so it'd be swans instead of cranes. Ah, shit. Okay, that was a good try. Nothing doing. Try getting Bond with me. Maybe he will offer some sort of input. Sadi Kangasane, based on the other Based on the other, this must be referring to Saryu Kanigasen. It also looks like the typist prefers Kunrei Shiki romanization. If they were using the Hepburn system, T would be Chi and Tu would be Tsu. Aha. Whoever is leaving these puzzle clues behind is obviously using Kunrei Shiki. I bet this piece of trivia will be super useful in your life. Okay, actually that does answer some questions. Why was it like 2 whatever instead of 2 whatever? So is this gonna actually be Shita Kiri and Sitakiri Hana and Kobutori Ai? I'm guessing they refer to Sitakiri Suzume and Kobutori Jisan. Miroku's works are takes on fairy tales, so it makes sense that the titles are references. The keys are completely rusted, and I'm not sure if it'll even work. Oh, I need to like lubricate the keys or something? Or not. What can we use? I mean, you can use charcoal as lubricant. Dry lube. In keys and such. What the hell? Nope. I mean, that wouldn't make any sense at all except in a puzzle game, but... No. No. Nope. Well, I didn't figure out how to activate but I did figure out that the black stains is probably a hint that there's blood. Yes, the rust on the keyboard seems like it could actually be dried blood. I'll give it a shot. I feel around a section of the keys that looks particularly dirty. I hear coughing sounds. They sound like they're from a person that's in pain. I think I've heard this voice before. This voice. Eventually the coughing stops, and then, in a firm voice, the voice says something. Engrave my fairy tale. Just now, that was him. It's the voice of the man on the tape. Did you hear something? Engrave my fairy tale. That's what he said. As I speak the words, the typewriter begins to make sounds on its own. Is he telling us to type with this? Well, no duh. Come on, I could have told you that. Well, if that's all it was, let's get female back with us. I prefer to look at her face than Bond's.
問題ない
A, B, S, T, U are the only working keys, so the word must only take those letters. Blank no angeishi. Now, on Google, it was ongaishi, not ongaisi. And Bon. Well, when Bon was with us, he made some mention about how it's probably a reference to a different dialect, or not a different dialect, a different romanization system. Let's get Bon back with us again. Maybe he'll repeat the hint. Seemed important. Sati Kangi-san. Because he said that it was a different romanization scheme, and they do use different lettering, which is why it would be Ongaishi instead of Ongaisi. And then he says here, yeah, Kunrei Shiki romanization. So T would be Chi, and Tu would be Tsu. Whoever is leaving these puzzles behind obviously prefers Kunrei Shiki. I paused the recording for a bit, and I don't remember if I included that in the part that I didn't cut out, so I just thought I'd make another bit of it there. Show it again. Didn't want it to look like I was pulling something out of my butt there. Oh, Ongaisi. Instead of Ongaishi. So that must mean crane. Ongaishi must be crane. A, B, S, T, U are the only working keys. That word must only use those letters. Ongaishi. What letters or what words can I make with that? Obviously it can't be English. That's just not enough. And it wouldn't be English. It was... Wings? T-S-U-B-A-S-A? T-S... Oh. Right, because okay, so it's not Ongaishi, it's because of the different way of writing. So maybe it's Tsubasa then. Because it's not Tsubasa, it's Tubasa. Yeah, obviously, that's why they put that in there. Whoa. The keyboard starts clattering on its own again. Even the keys that were stuck fast earlier are now smoothly typing onto the paper. Whoa. I think this is what they refer to as psychography. We gawk at it as the paper fills with sentences and rolls out of the typewriter. We pick up the paper and look it over. This is what was written on it. I failed with many of them in the past. However, I managed to save the fourth birdie. Though it is their role, all the birdies have lost all four limbs. God. It's truly saddening. The fourth birdie wails that it does not want to be seen and it wants to die. Truly a pity. I shall at least give her wings and transform her from a little birdie into a beautiful crane. If she became a crane, I'm sure it would show me utmost gratitude even if it died. That's all the typewriter writes. Hey, speaker. Suddenly Bond points to the bed. Oh. Take a look at that. What is that? When did it get that way? There's now a bulge in the bed that looks like someone is sleeping in it. Someone square. Let's see what the other one thinks. Alright, fine game. Come on. Gimme. Let's do this. The bulge is about the size of a grown man lying down sideways. It smells pretty awful in here. Yeah. A powerful stench violates our noses. We've been in this room several times before, but it never smelled like it does now. It smells like something gone bad. I bet the bulge must be the cause. Well, disciple, take a look underneath. Ugh. Come on. The smell gets more and more intense as I get closer to the bed. Trying to breathe as little as possible, I place my hand on the corner of the blanket and I pull it back in one motion. Ugh. Jeez. I can't even make sense of what I'm looking at. Whoa, what the fuck is this? On the bed lies a lump of meat that's covered in rot. The skin of what looks like a head on the pillow seems to be infested with maggots. It looks like the corpse of a man. Why are there so many arms? The most bizarre thing about the corpse is there are so many arms stapled together. They're all skinny and flexible looking. They must belong to little girls. Looks like the arms have been embalmed. These must be the people on the tape. Rose's words were cut off. Why would anyone do this? Did the spirit do this? That wouldn't be my guess. Do you know what that tool next to the corpse is? That's a surgical stapler. It's used to staple up open wounds. It's for stapling together flesh, you mean? Yes, you're following. This man must have stapled the arms onto his own body himself. Ugh. I can't bear to look at the freakish corpse any longer, so I cover it and leave the room. That corpse must be that of Yakumo Moroku. There were white strands of hair on his head, so it would match his age. Hang on. If Moroku's here, then who's the screaming author? Well, it's definitely someone who died in this house and held a powerful grudge. If it's not Moroku, then who does that leave? Gosh, I wonder. Hearing the word grudge, my mind immediately thinks of the tear-filled screams and pleas of the girl that were recorded on those tapes. That means I recall the contents of Tsubasa no Angaishi that came out of the typewriter earlier. I've failed with many of them in the past. However, I managed to not kill the fourth birdie because I'm sure that even if it were to die, it would be able to die in peace. Because I'm sure that even if it were to die, it would be able to die in peace. We haven't found the fourth girl doll. And what title Tubasa no Angeishi indicates. The spirit. That must be our T, the last girl killed by Moroku. Fuck. I feel my stomach turn once again. Yet another time it's happened since I entered this place. I'm sure any sane person would feel the same. But I can't allow myself to look away from it. I have to face the tragic reality. If I can't, then I may as well just embrace my coming death. Ah, that's right. I'll let you hold on to this. It was next to the pillow where the corpse was. Rosé tosses a small pouch to me. Thanks. Okay, adventure game. It contains an old key, a syringe with liquid, and an empty medicine bottle. The label on the bottle reads, Midazolam. If I recall correctly, I believe that's a sedative. He probably used it while performing surgery on the girls. The key is probably goes to the chest in the attic. The size matches with the keyhole. The old chest sitting in the back of the attic that seemed like it was hidden away. Seems like it's finally time to open it. I wonder if there will be the grotesquely desiccated corpse of a girl in there. This feeling. The screams from the mouths pierce my brain. The tale has reached happily ever after. Don't peek in, 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 don't. Please don't look. Please don't look. Please don't look. Please don't. I don't have much time left. I gotta go to the attic. Before that, I gotta take a piss. Go. We return to the attic. The paper lantern is emitting a white light. What the hell's going on? I wonder. The sliding door is now completely open, and I hear what sounds like pained breathing. I pleaded, and still... What do you mean, pleaded? Surely you haven't been asking us to not come and look. After clicking my tongue, I walk towards the voice to see what's there. My whole body is wrapped up in something that comes from overhead. I quickly jerk up into the air, and the impact causes me to drop my flashlight. Oh crap, a flashlight! I feel like a bug that's flailing around in a spider web. Where's the girl? Fuck, what's the hell going on? Rosé, you're in the way, move over. Sorry, I'm afraid I can't do that. If you haven't noticed, I'm upside down. Wait, what? I squeeze my head against Rosé's body so I can actually see. All right. Ugh. A dark silhouette falls from the ceiling and its outline begins to gradually form. Shit. So this is the screaming author. From the front, a scream pierces my brain, and I see stars for a minute. Think, how should I deal with this? Once again, I take a deep breath and try to focus my concentration on one point, but... I think the fact that I'm all tied up like this is preventing me from fully concentrating. You gotta be kidding me. to stop that voice. Damn it. I can't move. If it helps, I believe I have the use of one of my arms. Got any ideas? I see the screaming author's mouth. I see the screaming author's mouth. I see the screaming author's mouth. That's where the piercing scream is coming from. I can see the torso of the screaming author. It's within reach and looks like a good target if I can just use something on it. I can knock her wind out. What's this? The wire is attached. Oh no. The wire is stretched very tightly. It feels like it'd cut me if I touched it. It's vibrating considerably. Maybe it's resonating with the scream. Alright. Well, shit. I'm really not sure what to do here. Need her to stop screaming, which I can do by either maybe knocking the wind out or closing her mouth somehow, or forcing her to close her mouth. Or I could cut her down somehow. I am totally out of ideas. Let's see what our file has. Okay, nothing of any importance. Nope, nothing. Nope. Dark fairy tales. Huh. Well, nothing of any use in there. It might be the syringe in some fashion. Definitely not the key. Can't imagine why it'd be the shoes. Maybe I throw the shoe at her. It is a hard shoe after all. Can't light the sparkler on fire to scare her or something. Can't tell the tapes. Mask. Incense. Shit, I have no idea at all. Oh, throw the syringe at her. Sure. The face. Use the syringe on the face. Got it. Rosé sticks the syringe into the screaming author's mouth, but an intense scream blasts me at close range, and I die. Okay. Yeah, kind of figured. Maybe, like, I can't really get a sense of how close we are to her. Is she like an inch away from us, or is she 10 feet away? I think the game did say something about the distance, but it wasn't like that precise. Okay, let's try cutting her down. If it's resonating with her, it's making the screen louder. Okay, so I can't cut the string. Hit her in the gut with them shoes. No, okay. Squirt her in the mouth with a spray paint. Give her a bill like a duck should have. Oh, okay, okay. Show her the cute socks and make her humiliated that she can't wear them anymore. Tapes are no good, I assume. Oh, I know. I'll gag her with the hand towel as she was gagged previously. Yes, the face. Use the hand towel on the face. Got it. Rosé sticks the hand towel into the screaming author's mouth, but intense scream. Dang it. Okay. Okay. Hope there's an item I missed. I'm pretty sure there's not, though. Let's see, is there anything else here in the background that I haven't noticed I can interact with? Nope. It's just her cables or whatever that is, or her head, or her torso. What could I use on it? Stab her in the torso with the syringe. Shit. I am pretty puzzled here. I'll try paying attention to the text here again. It's like she's a spider, not a duck. So our goal here is to stop the voice primarily. Not, we're not trying to win, we're just trying to shut her up temporarily. So try and cut her down, make her fall. without arms or legs, you'd have a hard time really like positioning herself ever again. I don't know. I really don't know. Smash some charcoal down her throat. Huh? Okay. I'm really disappointed I can't use the spray paint. That seems very logical. She can't very well scream if she can't breathe. Can't breathe with your lungs full of paint. Tried using the syringe on her mouth, on the on her torso, and on the strings. What are they supposed to be? Wire. Stretched very tightly and vibrating. If I sprayed it, would that interfere with the vibration? Jeez, I really don't know. All I got left is trying everything. Tried what seemed to be the logical ideas. Already tied the hand towel. So I can't use the syringe or the hand towel on her head. Alright. So it's definitely nothing to do with her head. I've tried everything on her head. Let's try her torso. If there's some logical explanation for this, it's going to be really embarrassing because I don't know what else it would be. I tried the logical things. Tried stabbing her with the syringe, didn't work. Can't hit her with the shoes. Maybe if I have the if I'm holding the hand towel, I'll be able to grab the wires safely. No? Let's double check all the tool descriptions. Damage to the fabric hints that it's been used for something it wasn't intended for. It's wrapped around the mouth of the doll with the dog mask. So, but it can't be used on the mouth here. This does not seem useful. Unless it's talking about vibrations and you use this for an instrument. That just seems irrelevant though. Shit. The wire is stretched very tightly. It feels like it would cut me if I touched it. How do you know that? It's vibrating. Maybe it's resonating with the scream. So if I can change how it's resonating, will it like break? Can I put the mask on her face? Not that that would really do anything logically, but yeah, okay. It's a mask, and she's got a face, so I might as well try it. What? That's right, back at the passage. Rosé mimicked a communicating cry, and we managed to survive. Hurry, hurry. Hey, take the clump of stiff hair out of my backpack. What on earth could you need? Yeah. Stop talking, just hurry up and get it. Got it. What should I do with it? Rub it against the wire as hard as you can. If you say so, here goes nothing. Rosé straightens the bundle of hair and firmly rubs it on the wire. The hair is still being rubbed on the wire, and the scream gradually dies down. I'll give that story a 5 out of 20. I'll give that puzzle a 5 out of 20. The screaming author moves a bit, which causes us to move around quite a bit too. In my new position, I can't see what's in front of me once again. On the bright side, the movement also frees up one of my arms. Hey, you alright? This isn't good. The wire shifted and now I really can't move anymore. The voice is coming from above me. Looks like the weight I feel on my back is Rosé. Forcing my head into a position where I can see again, I see the screaming author's bird-like legs. Is it crying? I can't move. This is on your shoulders. Not a crane. What the hell does it want me to do? Okay. So the only... okay, I've still got the torso. Now I've got the legs. And very clearly the puzzle is about the legs, so let's give that a look. This creeping looking leg looks like a bird. Those are clearly 2 legs, you jackass. Are you blind? Perhaps the author... perhaps because it notices me looking at its legs, the screaming author gets noisy. I can see the torso of the screaming author. It's within reach and looks like a good target if I can just use something on it. I don't think so. Alright. Here, have some shoes. Hold on, what are you planning to do? If it doesn't want its legs to be seen, then maybe it'll like this. After seeing the hard shoes coming closer, the screaming author thrashes around to avoid it. Predicting the movement of the thrashing leg, I use the hard shoes on it. The screaming author repositions itself once more. Whoa! I feel like I'm in a blender or a clothes dryer as my world flips upside down. I'm tangled up again. I can only move my leg, and this time I'm upside down. Okay, kick her in the face. Jeez, what a messed up picture. The wires got looser so I can move now, but I don't think I can take much more of this. What's it saying? What's wrong? Let's hurry up and do something. It'll flip us over again, and if we dawdle. I know. Let's do this. Oops. Jeez, that is super grotesque. Are these like nails or pins or something? Ugh, God. What happened to her face? Okay. if I want to get her to... If what we're trying to do is make her like flip us over and maybe drop us now. Let's see what I can do to her head. I can see its head right below my feet. I don't think Rosé can reach it at all and reach it at that height in her current position. Damn, can't do anything from there. Alright. I see its torso right in front of me. It looks like Rosé would be able to reach it. It says burn it all, right? Well, I got this sparkler. Okay. Spray paint. Nope. I tried using the syringe earlier and it didn't work. But she's not screaming anymore, so maybe that's... She killed us by screaming before when we tried to jab her with this, so... Man, I don't know. Thing is, like, is she a ghost right now? Like, she surely isn't alive, so a sedative isn't going to do anything to her. Incense, ballet flyer, cute socks, spray paint, charcoal. I really don't know. Here, check out these socks, man. I can't do anything at all with her head. I seriously can't do anything with her. Okay. Whoa! What's this? The wire is stretched very tightly. It feels like it'd cut me if I touched it, but from this position, looks impossible for me to reach. But I gotta shut off my brain and just do it. What? Okay, well, that's nothing. Can't do anything with her head. The only accessible thing is her torso. Gotta punch her in the baby maker or something. I don't know. There's not. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Aha! The fire. We gotta start a fire. I see the fire from the paper lantern at the tatami mats above my head. I might be able to reach it. Alright. Let's get that. It's either going to be the incense or the sparkler, but I'm guessing it's a sparkler. Take the sparkler from my backpack and light it on fire with the paper lantern. Paper lantern, huh? It's a bit far. Rosé stretches and tries to reach the lantern. The sparkler just can't quite reach the paper lantern. Well then. Hey, this is going to hurt, but suck it up. Just what exactly are you thinking? My reply to Rosé is a heavy kick to the back with my free leg. Ow! The force of the kick is enough to get the sparkler to touch the lantern's flames. The sparkler smells like it's burning, but it won't ignite. Come on, hurry! The screaming author sees us struggling, and with a sad look on its face, it... An intense scream blasts me at close range. Oh! Really? Darn it. I thought I had something there. I guess not. Maybe I can't use the incense. Right? Let's keep exploring the whole everywhere here. See his head right below my feet. I don't think Rosé can reach. Okay, so head is off limits. Wire is off limits. That's weird. The wire is stretched very tightly. It feels like it'd cut me if I touched it, but from this position, it looks impossible for me to reach, but I gotta shut off my brain and just do it. So, but we can't reach it no matter what, right? So, we got torso, and we got this lantern over here, which seems like it might just be a... Okay, maybe instead of trying to reach it, we can try to knock it over? Oh, spray paint. Oh. Because the spray paint would, like, ignite with the fire. This'll never work. No need. I know this will never work. Yeah. Try again. I'll try the incense too. I don't think that's going to be what the answer is though. But just to be safe. Because I think they did say that the incense was really dry. So maybe it will work. It will ignite fast enough. Take the incense from my backpack and light it on fire with a paper lantern. The lantern, huh? It's a bit far though. Rosé tries to reach the lantern. The incense just can't quite reach far the paper. Well, in that case, hey, this is going to hurt a bit. Ow! It starts to burn. Okay. We did it! Alright. I have a fire source now. Just gotta find a spot that'll burn easily. The screaming author flaps again and my world spins around once more. I'm now basically face to face with it, which makes it seem intentional. Jeez. Whoever drew this shit has messed up. Oh my god. Rosé is rendered speechless. Poor girl. She just wants it to end. Hold on. I'll end this. Thing is, like, I wonder if this is gonna be the bad ending. Lighting her on fire, but she's a ghost though, right? So how's that going to do anything? And plus, like, that's giving her the release she needs, right? She just wants to die. She's been tormented for so long. But also, like, does that absolve her? Does that, or like whatever? Does that give her the good ending or the bad ending? Rosé, pass me that incense. I'll try. Just give me a moment. Rosé moves around, though bound, and tries to hand me the lit incense, but we try a bunch of times, but I still can't get it. It's impossible. I can't reach you. Guess we have no choice. Throw it to me. Oh, if it doesn't work, no hard feelings. Get ready. I'm going to throw it. With a flick of the wrist, the lit incense gets tossed towards me in an odd arc. If I just sit like this, I won't catch it. Ugh, come on, reach. The wire digs deep into my flesh, but I fight through the pain and reach out for it. Hot! The incense scorches my fingertips, but I manage to grab hold of it. Incroyable? Use it to... This'll do it. I stretch my arm out as far as I can and press the lit incense into the screaming author. I've heard burning is the worst way to die. What? Is something wrong? Just hold on, I'll... The screaming author stares at us quietly, but then it shakes its head slightly and takes a deep breath to scream once again. But just at that moment, its clothes catch fire and the flames engulf them. Yeah, see that? Destruction. That is the bad ending. Eesh. Inside the flames, the screaming author thrashes its legs in agony and then falls to ashes on top of the tatami mat. Shit. So, what is the right one? Whoa! The wires that held us tight are cut, and we drop pretty roughly. Guess we're going to get to see a bad ending here, perhaps. Phew, well, we're still alive. Yeah, somehow. Like usual, the curse disappears, but wondering how long this is going to keep happening makes me depressed. I look at the floor where the screaming author fell to the ground, but it had disappeared. Now there's just a pool of blood in its place, also a pile of ash. You'll learn more about Little Miss Ami if you use your blood metry on this, correct? Try it, quickly now. Yeah. Getting closer to the pool of blood, I slowly press my fingertip against it. I see Ami trapped in a place that seems to be the bathroom. It's the same scene as before. It's perfectly clear now. It is now 2 weeks since Ami disappeared, so I'd been worried about her health, but inside the vision it doesn't look like Ami's any different than when she was taken. I want to get out. How long do I have to stay in here? Mom? Big brother? Ami groans in a tearful voice with her head drooped down. I hear a high-pitched sound like two hard objects rubbing against each other next to Ami. Huh? Ami's entire body lurches up as if it was just hit with an electric shock. Ami, I came to play with you. Oh, those are doll joints. Okay, she gets a hard pass then. Yeah, what a shame. We could have been something Kaguya if only it had a body. Kaguya appears and gently pats Ami's head. At the same time, a doll under her sleeve tightly grips Ami's body. That's a little creepy. Almost as if it was intended to be seen by anyone watching this vision. Ami, have you gotten used to Kakuryou? Kakuryou? Ami seems to be refusing to raise her head to answer Kaguya's question. Kakuryou is a different world. You used to live in Utsushio. Here you won't get hungry or get old. You'll just keep playing with Kaguya right here until Kaguya gets bored. If you get bored, will you take me back? No, I won't. I'll break you. Kaguya doesn't like chatting because you reveal secrets. Huh? What did I tell? Who did I tell? Kaguya must be upset about me saying something about NG, but Ami wouldn't know that I know because she doesn't know that I'm watching her like this. But you can relax. I won't break you until I get bored. Ami, what do you want to play today? Tag, hide and seek, word games, house, or... Ami. Seems like you saw her. What did you see? From what Kaguya said, it sounds like Ami is trapped in a place called Kakuryou. Kakuryou? She must be talking about that Kakuryou. What, you know something about it? Just the dictionary meaning of it. Kakuryou is also called Tokoyo. It's a Shinto term for their view of the world. It's what they call realm of the dead. Put more simply, it's the afterlife. The world of the living where we are is Utsushio. I cannot be certain that the Kakuryou that she's talking about is the one I'm referring to. That's not what I'm interested in. How do I get to Kakuryou? Well, you can kill yourself. Unfortunately, I don't know either. Obviously, Bon won't have the slightest inkling. First, we need to ascertain what Kakuya means by Kaku Ryo. Now I know that Ami is in Kaku Ryo. Unfortunately, I don't know what or where that is. Am I really powerless to help her? I know that you're in a hurry to save Ami, Spiguru, but we can't do that right now. Let us take the little steps forward that we can. Why don't we open up that chest? That's what we came here for. I put the key in the lock and lift the lid of the chest. I see a small, oddly shaped doll and a thick envelope. What? I feel compelled to scoop up the doll. Aha, I knew there was a connection. That's it, connection. That is totally Kakuya. It's an odd design with a girl's head on top of a stringy ball. A cat girl's head? Come on. Attention to detail, Spike. The face has a familiar hairstyle and hair color. It does a very good job of looking like Kakuya. Dun dun dun. Why is a doll with Kakuya's face here? Huh. So this is what Kakuya looks like. You know, she's quite adorable looking. You telling me. She doesn't look like the evil creature we know. But why is this in Moroku's house? Don't ask me. How the hell should I know? The talk of dolls reminds me of the dolls with the girls' spirits in them that we found. Wonder if there's some sort of bloody source related to this doll, too. I couldn't help but think this doll is important, so I shove it in my pocket. And now the envelope, please. I open the envelope at Rosé's request. It contains scratch paper with detailed descriptions of things and some photos of girls. Hide those right away, Spike. No, we don't need this on us. Throw it in the fire. Bad idea. Do not go outside in this cop-riddled neighborhood with these photos. It's a memo left behind by Yakumo Moroku. It looks like he wrote about the girls he killed. But even with this, we can't figure out why Moroku did such a horrible thing. And these photos are... In the photos, I see a girl dancing on the stage wearing a white ballet outfit. Ballet recital. Oh, that's right. The victim went missing when she was coming home from ballet practice. She was... I recall the appearance of the screaming author. Turned into... that? What the screaming author actually didn't want us to see. Huh? It was probably... I see. That's why she came up to us up here. Because it was painful for her to see us compare her with her former self. We leave the burnt-smelling attic, all of us full of dreary feelings. Took you long enough. As much as I want the scoop, patrol's about to start. We should get the hell out of here. Now. Let's meet at the Black Rabbit. I'll tell you what happened at the bar. Aha, sounds good. We managed to survive after all. It's time to celebrate our victory tonight with over a good drink. Bad news, lady. You're about to die, and so is Bon, I suspect. Well, there's definitely going to be some kind of terrible ending here. Because we did not exercise the spirit, we destroyed it. Because I run to the station, I managed to reach Kusoji Station earlier than they do. I find Aunt Natsumi in the Black Rabbit. She turns to me, looking unhappy. Something's off. She's not her usual friendly self. Perfect timing. I was about to call you. What's up? A detective was just here. A lady named Oe. You know her, right? Oe. Yeah, I remember her. That tall lady, right? Ms. Oe is helping me with Ami's case. She's told me a lot. Like that you've been out at night recently. I guess that lady detective went and ran her mouth to Aunt Natsumi. Snitches get stitches. Is this her way of trying to pressure me because I was uncooperative with her? You're doing something dangerous, aren't you? I can tell from those scratches on your arms. I look down at my arms and realize that I've got a number of scratches on them. Must have gotten them while I was being swung around by the screaming author. You're doing this for Ami, aren't you? You're looking for some girl in a kimono, right? Nani? Ms. Oe told me what you said when you talked to the police. After Ami suddenly vanished from the bathroom, you met a girl in a kimono, and that girl said she kidnapped Ami, right? Yeah, that's right. So, it's just like Ms. Oe said. The other police I talked to didn't tell me anything about that, probably because it sounds so absurd. But why didn't you tell me yourself? Isn't it obvious? I didn't think you'd believe me either. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have taken you seriously. It does sound idiotic. But I haven't learned anything these past 2 weeks. At this point, your story about her being spirited away is my best lead. Spike, you'll tell me, right? She looks at me with a burning determination. The desperation of a mother who's lost her child, the persistence to find that child. I can't keep hiding it from her. Okay, I'll tell you everything. Give me a few minutes. I've got some people who are helping me. If they help me explain it, it'll make everything a bit easier to believe. Eventually, Bon and Rosé arrive at the bar. After formally introducing Aunt Natsumi to them, we start to talk about everything that's happened. If this is like the other bad ending, everything stays the same up until like the last, very last bit. So I'm just going to do the same thing as before. I'm going to play through this whole end as normal. Then when the terrible thing happens, I'll reverse to the save and make that as a different video. And I'll just skip all of this. We tell her about Kakuya, our investigations, spirits, Kakuya's game. When I'm unsure how I should explain something, Bon and Rosé help me out. Aunt Natsumi listens quietly until the very end, never interrupting. So that's what happened. She seems shocked. That's not unexpected. I've actually faced a number of spirits now, and I still wonder whether it's all just some nightmare. I understand if you don't believe our story, but every bit of it is true. Your daughter was kidnapped by this Kakuya doll. We and Spiguru are pursuing it. I don't want you to get your hopes up for no reason, but at least your daughter's still alive. According to Spiguru, people don't get hungry in the realm of the dead. Realm of the dead. Kakuyu. I just keep wanting to say Kakuriko. Kakurio. She repeats those words to herself quietly. Natsumi, if there's anything at all that makes a connection for you, let us know. We need all the information we can get. Right. I don't remember it very well, but I think Moroku once wrote a story about the realm of the dead. Oh, Yakumo Moroku again, huh? That guy seems to have quite a few connections to Kakuya. Could it all be mere coincidence? How fascinating. Ugh. When I hear Moroku's name, I remember all the disgusting and grotesque things I saw tonight. Yeah, just like that. The corpse with girl's arms sewed into it. That was what became of Yakumo Moroku, the children's author who murdered little girls. His acts of insanity and the girls' screams are all recorded on those tapes. Wait. Hey, Aunt Natsumi, I want to ask you something. Want to hear some girls dying? Hey, was Moroku a pedophile? What? Her eyes go wide at the unexpected question, but I press her again. Was Moroku a piece of crap who got off on tormenting kids? From what I know of him, he didn't have any hobbies like that. I never heard Satomi mention it earlier, and she was obsessed with him. Huh. I'm sure he hid his guilty pleasures so no one else would find out. But the way Moroku sounded on that tape still bothers me. I can't believe someone who spoke so calmly could be doing something so depraved. Hey, Spiguru, what's bothering you? You can't explain what we saw there without concluding that guy was insane. Yeah, I know, but something's bugging me. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't quite figure out how to put it into words. Anyway, I got a request for you, Ms. Manager. Could you look into the book of Moroku's that references the realm of the dead? Just in case, you know? Yes, I'll do my best. Bon, Rosé, I'm putting Ami's fate in your hands. What about me? I'm here. Aunt Natsume shudders and breaks down into tears. We won't let you down, miss. We'll find your daughter. As a reward, I'd like a bottle of blood red Grand Cru. Spike. I'm so sorry. I'm putting you in danger. But there's no one else I can turn to right now. Please, save Ami. This is the appropriate face for that. You are trusting me to do something that I am 100% willing to do. I'm not excited about it. It's something that I'm determined to do. Thanks. I should have seen what she says if I'm like, what? No, that's not my problem. The next thing I know, it's already past midnight. We say goodbye to Aunt Natsume and leave the bar. Bad end. Ooh. Okay, we're going to save it. Pretty sure this is the bad end that I got much earlier. So I'm going to save. Wait a minute. No. I want to save that one and save this one. So this is the bad end where girl of betterness dies, and this will be the ending where someone else dies due to negligence. All right, I'm getting out of here. I got a table to eat at. Mahjong again. All you ever do is get sharked, so why do you keep falling for it? Are you some kind of Findom masochist? Findom masochist. Okay. Just because I lost light yesterday doesn't mean I'll lose today. Each match is just luck of the draw, and the draw is going to be in my favor this time. That sounds like something I'd find in a pamphlet about gambling addiction. You're quite cautious when it comes to your work, but you're completely reckless with your money. Also, you're going to die tonight. Hey, Spigro, if you see Kaku again, let me know right away. If you try and hide anything from me, I won't let you hear the end of it. Till I die. Bond disappears towards the ticket gates. People like him make me wonder if humanity is really nothing but hopeless fools. But I guess that being so doggedly flawed is admirable in its own strange way. I have no idea what you're trying to say. Fine. I suppose I should have expected that from you. Why don't we switch topics to something that would be more interesting to someone your age? Shit. Come on, Spigro. Yes! Wait a minute. Let's go on a date to an Kaoru's house? Yeah. Let's go on a date to Kaoru's house. What? I'd rather just get some sleep. That's the worst response you can give to a lady. Lady, you don't know the response I wanted to give. As your teacher, apparently I need to instruct you in that regard as well as the supernatural. First off, where do you even want to go? Knowing you, it's not going to be any place normal like a park or a coffee shop. Oh, are you interested now? Then I'll tell you. Let's go to Kaoru's house. What? The Moroku residence. I go back to the Moroku residence with Rosé. On the way, I ask Rosé repeatedly why we're going there, but all I get is some lame reply like, just to get the bad end. I guess I'll see when we get there for myself, or something. More, yeah. Why do we got to do this now? What is with you and having sex in ghost houses? I just don't like walking around during the day. I'm a creature of the night. Oh. Wait a minute. Push back that hair. You got ears under there? I rise with the setting of the sun and sleep with the rising of the sun. That's terrible for you. Yeah, that sounds like it'd be terrible for your health. Eat that vitamin D. 4,000 IUs a day, kids. And adults. Everyone, really. 4,000. Take it. When your job involves the supernatural, that type of schedule is surprisingly convenient. Even magicians tend to have more performances at night. Besides, do you really think daytime suits me? I imagine Rosé walking around town in a dress with the sun shining brightly everywhere. Well, Rosé, the reason why you have perfect skin right now is because you haven't ruined it in your youth by tanning all the time. Yeah, I guess not. Precisely. I'm glad you've seen the errors of your ways. Now let's head inside. Take off your pants. So where are we going in here? We're not messing with that corpse, are we? Oh, God. This just got dark. That is certainly an object of interest, but our business is in the attic. I like having sex on bloodstains. We pass through the attic hallway and climb up the rickety old wooden ladder. We're back in the attic again. I can still faintly detect a burnt stench. That's what I'm interested in. Rosé says, walking up to the mirror. For a while, she runs her finger across it and tries rubbing it, but then she comes straight back to me. Guess I got my hopes up for nothing. Thought the mirror was a sacred object. What's that? Think of it as a special item that holds hidden spiritual powers. It'd be cool if you could go through the mirror and it'd be like the alternate dimension, right? Right? I collect such objects. That was actually why I had my eye on the Moroku residence in the first place, but... So that's why you asked me and Bond... So that's why you asked Bond to investigate Moroku? Yeah, pretty much. I'd heard the Moroku family had something like that, and it fit in since they were such an old family. Sadly, that mirror is just an antique. It looks like it used to have spiritual power, but for some reason it's lost it now. I guess there was no point in dragging you out here to carry it. You absolute... You brought me here just to be your delivery boy? Anyway, we're done with this moldy place. Let's get out of here, Spigru. No. You're the one that's going to die now. Bond didn't jerk me around. Well, he did, but not sexually. I shine my flashlight down at our feet as we make our way to the ladder. Wait. The bloodstain is gone. Hey, Spigru, what possessed you to turn off the light? I didn't. It shut off by itself. Damn it, even the lanterns are out. What's going on? That voice. Is something in there? Well, there were 3 other girls that got killed here, right? This is not good. Spigru, run! Rosé and I start to dash towards the ladder, but her legs won't move like they're frozen. What? Ah! Ugh. The light turns back on and I return to my senses. Everything happened so fast. Rosé was dragged inside and the sliding door shut itself. Rosé? Are you getting more comfortable? Uh-oh. This is going to be really messed up and I'm kind of excited. Please don't look inside. From the other side of the door, I hear Rosé scream in pain. Rosé, what happened? ... Damn it. I put my hand on the door. Please don't look inside. Ignoring the quiet voice, I fling it open. Wow. I knew she was a magician. I didn't think she was a contortionist. There are wires stretching from everywhere. They're suspending Rosé in midair. All her joints are bent in gruesome directions. Her elongated neck and outstretched arms, they make her look like a flying crane. The faint call of a crane drifts from the darkness of the ceiling. A mournful cry over and over. Are we getting an actual bad end? Oh, no. I practically fell down the ladder in my rush to get out of the mansion. I sprint down the streets, ignoring everything around me. Next thing I know, I'm somewhere very familiar. I can't take this anymore. Jeez. All right. Well, I'm going to save that there. That's going to be the other bad end. Now let's do this properly. But not in this video, because that's probably going to take me a while to sort out.